It was our long-awaited lunch break. Risa-san led me to the dining hall. Wow, I'm hungry.
あなたっていつも腹ペコのようね。
I overslept this morning. I didn't even notice when the staff knocked on my door to wake me up.
寮の生活はどうかしら。不便はない？
Not at all. It's like a dream.
学校の方はどう？もう慣れた？
Well, it's only the first day after all.
気持ちはわかるわ。けど、いつまでも肩身が狭く感じたりするのは良くなくってよ。
Right. I felt conspicuous even walking through the halls, but I'd probably be used to that after a few days. It was everything else that would be the challenge.
これからきっとこの学校とは長い付き合いになるのだから。
Right. Oh, this place looks great.
ええ、ここはみんなにも人気の場所なのよ。
I bet. Well, let's get lined up.
その前にチップを取ってこないと。
Chip? There was a basket on a corner table. The students were pulling out token-like discs from it.
あのチップがメニューを示すの。必ず2種類はメインが用意されていて、料理は毎日変わっていくわ。
Where do we pay?
学費に含まれているから、ここでは無料よ。
Oh, fuck yeah, free food, nice. I see, I feel a little guilty. I never paid tuition.
それが当然よ。何しろ特待生なんですから。
I was also getting an allowance from the school, but if I wasn't spending it on meals, I wasn't sure where I would use it. The menu was pasted up next to the box. It looked like a Western and Japanese meal option. I guess I'll have the lasagna. Jeez, I'm getting the feeling this food here is probably really heavenly. You know, like you go to a fancy school and like you get the good whole meal options and stuff. You know, that's actually also one of the few reasons why I kind of chose my high school, because I thought, because where I went to was a private high school, which was really like, you know, fancy and upper class. Not too upper class. There were also those who were like, you know, normal and stuff, but you could tell that the school had like everything and stuff, and they had a huge selection of food. But you know, the funny thing about this is that even then I kind of ate pretty much all my lunches throughout all 4 years from my own lunchbox. I never had anything from the school menu. So it was kind of not needed, because the main reason why, because they don't give you like a menu in advance or anything, unlike say my middle school. You just have to show up and look at what they have, and I didn't like kind of doing something like that, so I just resorted to eating food at my lunch. So I never took advantage of the school lunches and stuff. My brother did, however, and he said it was fantastic. He always like stuffed himself with all kinds of different meals and everything. So he had the good life, whereas for me, I just went on my lunch. But not to say that I was miserable or anything. When it came to lunchtime, I was just perfectly fine. I just want to just eat something and just go on with my thoughts and stuff. That's how I was usually. I mainly just got joy from my academics and stuff. So yeah, just a little bit into my life, I would say. So yeah, but I also did had lunch at the school sometimes at my middle school, like the lunches that they serve. And theirs is actually really good. And that middle school I went to wasn't all that fancy and stuff, you know. So yeah, so there you go. I had only had it a few times before. What about you, Risa-san?
私はお蕎麦にするわ。
Oh, sweet. We took our orders from the counter, then quickly took our seats. Let's eat. Risa was making the sign of the cross. Oh, okay. Of course. So is she... No, I mean, I would assume she is Christian, you know, but yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, like, in our high school, even though it was a private religious school, none of us, like, kind of did that. We just ate our meals and stuff, you know. It was religious, but not every one of us was, like, too religious, you know? So, there you go.
ああ、これ、癖なの。クリスチャンではないのだけど、バンセンヌで昔からしつけられてきたから。
Oh, okay, so it's just a tradition, you know. That's actually kind of interesting. She's not Christian yet, she does this kind of a Christian ritual, I would say. That's pretty interesting. It seems like Vincennes has a lot of customs of its own.
そうそう、それについて教える約束だったわね。じゃあ食べながら。
I listened to Reese's explanation while the delicious food danced on my tongue.
さっきもちらっと話題に出た一名だけど、バンセンヌではお互いに何かと別名をつけたがるの。
They're basically like nicknames, right?
ええ。たださっき美月さんが色をなしたように、ここではあだ名という言葉は使わないわ。なぜと言われても困るのだけど。
I see. It all seemed very complicated, but I promised to pay attention when in Rome, as they say.
それから定冠詞の「ら」をつけられるのは生徒会長の一名だけ。
The definite article. You mean like the in English, right?
そう。そして生徒会長の一名は「ラ・トゥトゥスール」。これはそうと決まっているの。
What does that mean?
みんなのお姉様。
Ha, that's interesting. I see. That's an appropriate title for the student council president.
マリカ様個人の一名はグランデフルール。意味は大輪の花。
She did have a grand sort of air to her, though she wasn't ostentatious about it.
そうね。生徒会長に選出されるくらいだもの。元から人気は抜群だったわ。
Then what was Mitsuki-san's? You said something like chief something? Is that supposed to be? Yeah, it's chief. Not. Sometimes I always get confused with the word chief or chef. So, you know, apologies if some stuff like that might happen to me, but yeah, I think it's it has to be chief, right? Because, you know, come on, not chef.
シェフドコール。意味は親衛隊長よ。
I know she pronounced it as chef, but I mean, leave it in the comments. That's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be chief or chef? But maybe it's pronounced chef, not like chef. I don't know. Like, I can't say really. Captain of the guard. I just figured she was a really good cook or something. Oh, okay. All right. So it is supposed to pronounce as chef, but here, you know, it literally is, you know, what it said, but something different. Huh, so that's interesting. I was kind of confused at first. I was like, it's chief, right? Not chef. I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
ああ、シェフ？辞書にはそっちの意味も載っているわ。綴りが同じなの。
Okay, yeah, so it is chef. And I think it would be pronounced chief if there was an I in it, I'm assuming. Okay, I see.
美月さんはマリカ様のなんていうか取り巻きなのよ。そこから付けられた一名。
Retinue, huh? Marika-san had brought a small group with her, which included Mitsuki-san. She had looked a bit like a hospital director surrounded by doctors and nurses. It sounds like you don't like it being part of a retinue.
そうね。ちょっと性に合わないわね。誰かの取り巻きになるということは、物の見方、考え方までその人に依拠してしまうということだわ。私はそういうのは好きになれない。
Maybe that way of thinking was why Risa-san had put herself at the vanguard of school reform. Do you have a title, Risa-san?
まあね。私はソレイユ・デコール。
What does it mean?
学園の太陽よ。
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. High praise, but I could see where it came from, and in Risa-san's case, it wasn't just her beauty. Is it also because her grandmother is the head of the school? I think that could be it as well. She had even slipped out of school to do her scouting work. That kind of decisiveness had probably earned her notice.
もうそんなに見つめたりして。
Oh, sorry.
それは悪い気はしなくってよ。でも生徒同士で序列をつけるようで、こうした風習もどうもね。でもその人らしさを表した一名も多くて、 そういうのは私も好きだわ。例えば今朝顔を合わせた律子とか。
What's her title?
ベルエピーヌ、意味は麗しきトゲ。
Yeah, that does seem to suit her.
でしょ。さて一名についてはそれくらいにして、次に普通の名前の呼び方を説明しましょうか。
There are rules about those too. That's right, Mitsuki had mentioned something about that too. In addition, you don't get to call her Miyagi-san. Address her as Marika-sama. Understood? Understand? I don't know why I said understood. At the time, I had no idea what she was talking about.
上級生は敬愛の気持ちを込めて様をつける。同級生は親愛の気持ちを込めてさんで、そして下級生に対しては慈愛の気持ちを込めて呼び捨てで。これが番宣ヌの決まりなのよ。
I could see what she meant. Risa-san had followed those rules in speaking to everyone around her. I'm going to try as hard as I can to do things the Vincent way, though saying Sama is going to be hard to get used to.
まあいいんじゃないかしら。あなたはそのままで。
Really?
男子と女子という違いを抜きにしても、あまり染まってしまっては意味がないわ。だってそうではなくて、まさやさんは番宣ヌを変えるためにこうしてやってきた。もちろんあなた一人でどうこうできる話ではないけれど、周囲の意識を変えていくことはきっとできるはず。
I am? I didn't think I was that influential, but I would have to give it a try. At least if I wanted to stay here until graduation.
あなたをイエスになぞらえるつもりはもちろんないけれど、まさに剣を、戦いをもたらすために来たんだわ。平和ではなくね。
As we spoke, someone appeared beside us at the table.
失礼、ちょっといいかしら。
Oh, it's a journalist girl.
あら、タミエさん。はじめまして、私は乃木タミエ、報道部のエースよ。これから1年かどうかわからないけれど、あなたの活動をつぶさに報道させてもらうから、どうぞよろしく。
Oh, well, nice to meet you. I'm Okanagi Masaya. Risa had referred to her with San. That meant she was a second-year student.
じゃあ早速取材をさせてもらうわよ。いいわね。
What? Tammy produced a microphone, a recorder, and a camera out of nowhere. Then she turned the camera towards me. Oh, wow.
あら、なかなかカメラ映りが良さそうじゃない。ほら、もっと笑って笑って。
What?
タミエさんったら、マサヤさんが戸惑っていらしてよ。じゃあ写真は後回しでいいか。せっかくのカメラ映りも変な顔じゃしょうがない。イケメンで映った方が何かと得でしょ。そしたら先にインタビューを済ませるから、いいわね。
Before I could even answer, she clicked on the recorder and turned the mic to me. I bent back in my chair and asked her the question that had been bugging me. Do you always carry those around with you?
もちろん。マイク、レコーダー、カメラは私にとって3人一体セットなんだから。
Nice reference to Christianity right there. Right. I didn't quite know what Holy Trinity meant, but it sounded impressive.
マサヤさん、これはなかなかありがたい申し出よ。
Although to be fair, Holy Trinity is mainly a reference to Catholicism because, like, you know, we always reference the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. That's mainly a Catholic thing, you know, the three Holy Trinities. Not much for Orthodox or any other churches, but it's mainly in Catholicism. And of course that makes sense since it is founded by French missionaries, so it is basically a Catholic school in a way. What?
だってみんなにはあなたのことを知ってもらう必要があるんだから、それには大いにマスコミを利用しないとね。そういうこと。 我が報道部では毎日新聞を発行しているの。毎朝教室に置いてあるから、明日から読んでみて。
Right.
今日は初日ということで本来はなかったんだけど、ほら号外を発行したわ。
Tammy pulled out an A3 size piece of newsprint.
あらすごい。号外だってこれだけの大ニュース報道しなかったら報道部の直れだもの。これ出来たてのほやほやなの。お二方もどうぞ。ありがとう。
Thanks.
それにしても悔しいわ。報道部のネットワークをもってしてもこの情報を抜くことはできなかった。まだ春休みの最中だったし、無用の騒動は避けようと思ったの。見かけたという人も皆無だった。あなたいつからいたの？
Since April 1st.
じゃあずっと部屋に？
Yes.
なるほどね。わからないはずだわ。けどいいわ。新年度の一発目にこういう爆弾が投じられるっていうのは大いに楽しくていいじゃない。
Tammy-san, are you... I don't mean this in a negative way, but you talk like a normal person. That is to say, closer to what I'm used to.
ああ、まあそうでしょうね。だって私は中期課程からのお客さんだもの。
That's something I've been wondering about. What is this intermediary course?
前期、中期、後期課程の一貫教育なのよ、バンセンヌは。
Oh, I see.
ちょっと場所は違うのだけど、同じ安室山に前期課程の校舎もあるわ。中期課程は目の前ね。
Now that you mentioned it, there were two school buildings facing each other. I see. What did you mean by tourists then?
それは私のことはいいじゃない。今インタビューされているのはマサヤさん、君よ。
Right. Though I am still eating. Tammy seemed like a very forceful person.
じゃあまずはうちに来ることになった経緯から。これは普通に考えても大変なことよ。だってそうでしょ。私どう考えても特待留学生なんて無理だって思っていたもの。それがこうしてやってきた。それも1年生ならまだしもマサヤさんは2年生、つまり転入ということになる。この辺りの経緯みんな相当気にしているの。さ、聞かせてちょうだい。
I glanced over at Risa and she looked back at me blankly.
何かしら。
Well, I mean, should I be honest?
どういう意味かしら。だってマサヤさん、あの夜の行動はとても立派だったじゃない。
But what about what happened before then? About my background, since in a way I threw away my whole life so that I could come here. Which means I had the kind of background it's okay to make a wash of. I don't know if it's okay to say that flat out, but I can't just lie about it either.
マサヤさん、あなたが言っているのは家庭の事情のことかしら。
Well, yeah.
引け目を感じていると、そういうこと？
Yeah.
マサヤさん、親と子供は別の存在なのよ。
Risa-san leaned forward and looked sharply into my eyes.
恥じるべきは借金を作った本人であって、間違ってもその系類ではない。私はそう思うわ。
That's so sweet of her, honestly. Like, she managed to separate the person out from the family background, you know? Because, I mean, in Japan, wouldn't something like your family's done would, like, be attached to you as a stigma and stuff? So, it's pretty nice that she would get out of that, you know? Be very open-minded, you know what I'm saying?
とにかく、マサヤさん本人は立派な人なんですから、気にせずインタビューに応じなさいな。
Right, I will.
あら、 2人はまだ出会って間もないんでしょ。早くもソレイユ・デコールの信頼を勝ち取っているみたいじゃない。私の見る目の正しさにみんなきっとびっくりするわよ。大きく出たわね。マサヤさん、インタビューを始めさせてもらうわよ。
Time was short, so I had to do it quickly, but I told her the story from beginning to end.